Hey there, welcome to Red State Update. My name's Jackie Bros.
Sir, I have to fact check you here. Your name is not Jackie Brawls.
What?
It's, what's Jackie short for?
What do you mean, what's he short for? That's my name, Jackie Bros.
Well, I mean, if you're going to say it's your name, Jackie's not short. It's not like Jack and they call you Jackie, or it's not like Jacqueline and they call you Jackie. It's not something else.
Name Jackie Bros. Maybe, no, as far as I know, it's Jackie Bros. That's all I've ever heard.
If they had birth certificates back when you were born, would it say Jackie Bros on it?
I think it does somewhere. I don't know where it is. Yeah, Jackie, that's my name. Yeah,
okay.
Born and raised. I didn't know it. If better name me something I didn't know about it before my time, I ain't heard it since.
What's your middle name?
Huh?
You got a middle name?
What do you want all my names for, Jackie Bros? That's all you damn need to know. My first name, and that's it. Done.
What's your social security number?
None of your damn business what it is. It's nobody's business but me. Identity theft right there is what you're looking at, identity theft.
I'm just asking some
questions. You can ask whatever you want, but I ain't going to answer them. You ask her what my bank routing numbers are, or you ask her what my ID is, and you ain't getting a damn answer out of me. No, sir. I know better than that.
You ask me what my middle name is, I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna put your fit over it. I don't give a damn
what your middle name is. You can write your middle name down on the chalkboard or whatever you're filling out. A job application, maybe try doing that every now and then. I don't give a damn. Don't make a damn bit of difference to me what your middle name is.
Ain't you so old-fashioned that you don't fill out a job application anymore?
Well, whatever it is.
AI does the job for you. Well, you don't get paid.
Yeah. Well, tell AI what your middle name is, because I don't give a damn.
Well, I will. AI be a better friend to me than you ever been.
Damn right it will be. I'm sure it will be, yeah.
I can't wait to have an AI friend.
Good. Me either.
Yeah, your AI friend will be A is for...
I ain't going to have no AI friend. A standing for nothing. It's AIs, that's computers and stuff. That can't be your friend. You may think it's your friend, but it ain't. And I ain't going to have one way or the other.
Yeah, asshole ignorant is what yours stands for. And I'm Dunlap, and folks, welcome to the Red State Update podcast. Just wanted to start off with a little debate humor.
Did
you watch that debate last night, Jackie? I don't know if you knew this, but President Donald Trump and President Kamala Harris had a debate last night.
Yeah.
They really went at it.
She's vice president. He was president, former president.
Well,
Donald Trump.
Some people think different.
Well, a lot of people do. They can think whatever they want. You can think this, think that, all day and night till the cows come home. You can do some thinking, but it don't. Just because you think it don't make it so.
And people say, well, where's Joe Biden? She might as well be president now. Where's he at?
If they keep the beaches open during the debate.
Yeah.
He always on the beach asleep. That's what Trump says, which is kind of true because I've seen pictures of it. It ain't like he's just making that up. He goes to sleep. Remember, he was upset about this. How could anybody sleep outside?
He was asleep. I didn't say. I guess I hadn't been keeping up.
Well,
so
he didn't say that in the debate. He
Biden.
didn't say that in the debate. He's been saying that other place. Biden goes to sleep he goes to the beach for vacation. When he gets time off and he falls asleep in the beach chair. Trump don't understand that. It bothers him to sleep on the beach. To sleep on the beach. That's what he says.
But Trump doesn't get outside much unless he's like walking to a rally or that's it.
Well,
really,
SUV of some kind.
That's not outside. That's in a car.
Well, he walking outside from a building to one of them to the next place. He gets out, walks into the building.
Was Joe Biden at a beach or like a Margaritaville resort? Or?
I don't know. Where's he go? Delaware? Where's he go? He goes home every weekend or something where the dog won't bite nobody. I don't know.
Does a train go to the beach? Is it a beach train?
He ain't on a train. He just sitting on the beach. Him and his wife, they sit out there to relaxing. That's what people do. Old people like a beach. They all move to Florida for that reason.
How come you ain't moved yet?
Because I don't want to go to Florida.
What you don't like about alligators and humidity and meth?
Yeah, that's plenty right there, and I don't like none of it. No.
Ron DeSantis.
Yeah, right, yeah, uh-huh. You don't hear his name too much these days, do you?
Well, if you live in Florida, you do.
Unfortunately, you got to. You got no choice about it.
He just did something ignorant down there again, didn't he?
What does he do that's not ignorant? As far as I know, nothing.
If you live in Florida, you should have seen this coming, first of all. You should have been preparing for this. You should have said, if he don't win, he's going to come back down here and take it out on all of us.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing.
Pretty much.
I can't remember the specifics. What would help us for you to do as listeners is to stay really current on the news, bone up on all the details, know the stories and the players and what's going on. And when we say something vague and we're like, yeah, I seen something like that. What was that? He did something recently. You'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You can fill in the blanks. It's like having a color commentator in a ball game, except not in the booth at home. You're that person. You're not getting paid anything, but neither are we. So if you could just start being a little better informed, I think it'd really help you out listening to us.
Well, in general, I think. It's definitely here, but hopefully in life, in all your ventures.
Well, I didn't even watch that damn debate last night until about halfway through. I seen her come out and stride right over to him and shake his hand. I said, this is awkward. I mean, I was happy that she scared him. Although if you had just been shot, I would maybe take it easy on the jump scares like that, like walking right over to him and spoke him.
Well,
she said she owns a gun.
She ain't got it there. She ain't allowed to bring it in there. They can't. That's part one. I guarantee you, in all the debate rules, cannot bring a gun. You can't have notes. Can't have prepared this or that. It's got to be. I know there's a lot of rules. They went over and over and over again. I mean, I know supposedly with Biden, he won't change the rules for this one. But no, I guarantee you, it's a clause in there. Cannot bring a gun to the debate.
You sure? I know that people watching the debate can't, and probably the moderator shouldn't have
That was
one.
like one of the first rules when people started having debates in history. Years ago, that was the difference. Everybody said, oh, you're going to go with gunfight. No, this is going to be debate. Like, what the hell's that? Said, no guns. But like they fighting? Not with their words they're going to fight. Well, shit, I ain't going to that. But anyhow, that's how debate became what it is.
Yeah, how did that ever catch on?
I don't know. Too many lawsuits, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, here's a picture of Biden asleep on a chair. Well, that's cute. Hey, Trump, I guess, never been camping?
Yeah. No. His boys go camping, sort of.
Oh, sure. I seen them posing on a rock with a shirt on.
Well, no, they go to Africa and kill all the animals.
Oh, that's right.
Dead animal most of the time.
But even then, you're kind of always in something.
They back at the hotel at the end of the day. They didn't sit out there and, track a cheetah for a week or nothing. They just, yeah.
Man, imagine if you're a cheetah and your options are to try to ignore them or eat them. Like, you don't want to do it. You just want to be left alone.
Don't want to have nothing to do with them, yeah.
Usually a cheetah be like, well, I'll fuck these. And be like,
hey,
well, I don't even want to get in the middle of this shit.
The cheetah don't got to run his mouth like that now.
So last night they had a debate. Donald Trump come out. It used to be two old men. Now it's just one old man.
That showed. Like the last one, there was one old man that heard things better, I guess. I don't know. There was two old men that neither one of them looked good to me. Everybody said, "Oh, what awful!" Because compared to Trump, if you look bad next to him, then you're doing pretty bad. You're doing pretty awful.
Yeah, it really was a sort of a. I know at the time it was like, well, is this a good decision? But looking back, it's nothing against Biden, but damn. That was rough.
Yeah.
I ain't saying he ain't a good president. I ain't saying he ain't. I'm just saying that was hard to watch.
You can be a nice person, and do a good job and have a terrible debate. That's just what it is.
This ain't the damn. You got to look good on TV now. You can't just be like, well, he's a good president, but he's not good on TV. That
don't understand. Make no sense to me. And again, this is something that will never trump or trumpers with me and everybody. I guess will never understand it. But like, he was on TV. That's what people.
That's how he got the job.
But he never. When did he look good on TV? Name one time he looked good.
He didn't look good to us, but he looked good to somebody. He looked good to somebody.
I'll never understand. He still does. I'll never understand for the rest of my life, all my days. I hope that's the first thing they explain to me in the afterlife. Okay. This is the universe.
No.
That's one I never understand. Never understand.
You won't get to heaven and keep talking about Trump?
No, I just explain it to me where I can go, okay, and then move on.
I'd like to know how many times I nearly got killed.
Well,
like, if I could ask a question.
About 6 times I know of.
Yeah, close calls.
Yeah, close calls that yeah.
Or I'd like to say, how many times has somebody seen me do something real embarrassing I didn't know about? Like,
I could probably make a list of that, too.
How many different kinds of bugs did I eat accidentally? How many times did I just chop them down on a hamburger and they had a big old green worm in it?
I don't care nothing about eating no bug or no worm. That stuff don't bother me because animals eat bugs and worms all the time. They eat them all day at night. You watch a bird eat a bug, it keep eating. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So if a bird can eat a bug and handle it, so can I. I'm not going out of my way to eat a bug, but that don't, keep me up at night. I tell you what keep me up at night is, going to eating something to come out bathroom or something, A rat, dog, cat, whatever it is, eating that waste. That I don't want to ever have to find that I eat, something got in a sandwich or something.
But now, probably, if you think about it, there ain't no way to escape animal waste in the modern world, is there?
No, I don't think so.
I mean they scoop up, you get in, and listen, I'm not saying Fritos is full of rat piss, but let's just say bag of chips. Who knows what happens? We're not there watching every bag of chips get made.
What was it that just happened? Thanks to another thing in the Trump administration. I don't mean to jump on him every time, but I got to. That boar's head meat, they said, let them look after, get rid of them regulations, his administration, let them they'll police themselves. You watch and see, 2 or 3 people dead because of that.
Well, you can't, it's hard to hurt sandwich meat.
Well, they did something.
But they did.
Yeah, they did it. You figure, well, they'll be fine. That's what they do. They do sandwiches. They don't need anybody looking them over the shoulder.
Listen,
they know how to slice up a pig, a turkey. Every animal, they know how to slice it into delicious, I like it thin myself. They know how to do that.
I just think maybe people overreacting, or it was something in their head that they got sick and died. Like,
no.
When the people say, like mass hysteria, like, well, we all die in a boar's head now. I just think, listen, we just got through a hot Tennessee summer, and every time I'd go, at least every other time I go grocery store, get a little bag of something to eat, it gets Carl Buddy, little package of Carl Buddy sliced up meat. And the bags roll around, they get up under the seat, and I'll be like, I know I bought 4 packs of this pressed ham or whatever, and I go out there and dig around under the car, and I'm like, here it is, but it's 3 days later, been 100 degrees all week. It's still good.
Well, it's because of the chemicals in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Preserve it. Yeah, that's got
Well, hell, put more chemicals in the boar's head, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm not here to tell you how to run your business. I'm just saying, I saw a video, and it's probably fake, too. It ain't about nobody eating a dog or a cat, but it was a fake video probably of a man. He's got some water, and then he put a bunch of chlorine in it and put the lid on it, and then he put some water and chlorine and some human piss in there. And he said, okay, we're just going to see if when you open up the thing, this is where we talk about TikToks we've seen, where you open up the thing in a day or two, if the smell of a pool, that smell of a pool?
I know chemical, yeah.
Is that
chlorine in it?
He was like, is that pee and sweat, or is it the chlorine?
Yeah.
Well, he opened up the one that didn't have no pee in it, and he said, well, shit, this just smell like nothing, water.
So it's a pee.
He opened up other one. He said, damn.
It smell like chlorine. Well, at least it smell like chlorine and not pee.
That's true.
I mean, if it's got a steak, at least, you're still doing something right by getting the smell different. Yeah.
Chlorine means summer. That's the smell of summer.
If I got to swim around in pee, I don't want it stinking. It's bad enough I got to swim in it. I don't want it all up my nose, too.
Yep. The smell of pee is a weekend I had once with a girl from
All right.
Enterprise, Alabama.
Well, I don't know what you think you accomplished in that TikTok video, man, whoever did it.
Oh, because I was going to tell you, so what if when we open up a bag of Fritos, we're like, smell them corn chips. What if that's actually the smell of rat piss?
Well, if they take that the rat waste and Fritos don't taste good no more, what are you going to do? Put it back in or complain?
If you found out that, what's your favorite kind of potato chip? Lay's?
Probably Lay's, yeah.
If you found out that Lay's tasted so good because of rat shit all in it?
It don't, though. Don't start saying that.
But would you say, well, I can't eat no more Lay's, or would you just get real comfortable with the idea of eating rat shit?
Well, I think if you get real comfortable eating rat mess, you'd go talk to your doctor about that. Discuss it with them. And, if a doctor said, oh, hell, that ain't going to hurt you none.
Here, let me tie it back to politics. America has gotten real comfortable with eating rat shit.
All right.
And we saw rat shit last night on the debate, and he looked old, mean, stupid, confused, dumb, ignorant also, and mean. He looked
racist, misogynist,
sure.
The usuals,
the usual ones.
And on top of it, but he used to be a vigorous, a racist, full of bounding energy. Now he's just a sad, pathetic, whiny.
We thought he looked bad back then, but you go back and look like when he's stalking Hillary Clinton, he still looks bad. But
he never looked good. That's what I'm saying. On TV, he never looked good.
And he's going to win. And he's going to win.
No, he ain't going to win. I don't think he's going to win.
Do you see the polls? The polls said they're tied or he's ahead.
All the time, every time I'm told. Taylor Swift. Now, everybody likes her. She come out right after the debate, watching that awful, terrible debate, saying, well, hell, I ain't vote for him, whatever it was she said, something like that. And what do they call them? Whiffies? Liffies? Niffies?
Her name is Swift. It would just be Swift with an A on it.
Swift, Liz.
Yeah.
Well, all the Swifties, they going to get out, go to the polls and everything else. They old enough to vote, ain't they?
Yeah, they're 35-year-old women.
All right, well, that's old enough to vote, yeah.
They're going to go out and vote. She said she was a single cat lady, but she's going to get secret married to that doofus ball player who's wearing a bucket hat. Looked like he worked at Hot Dog on a Stick.
Wow.
You follow football, Kelsey brothers?
I know who you talking about.
They got a podcast.
Well, what they talk about?
Fuck if I know.
Hey, don't say it like that.
We need to do some research and listen to other podcasts.
Well, just assume that everybody listening to this one listens to that and knows what it is, because we don't know.
Oh, that's true. They do.
All right. Well, good.
So Taylor Swift come out. She said, I think she's just embarrassed because people were wanting her to endorse, and she hadn't endorsed, and there was probably a chance in some people's mind that she liked Donald Trump.
Well, they were putting fake pictures of her on his thing and whatnot, his computer thing he puts out. Like, I vote, pictures of her saying I vote for Donald Trump and everything else. And anything he puts out there, there's a percentage of Americans that believe it's real.
That's true. There's those pictures of him running, saving the kittens from racist images.
When they get to the thing, I know it's the most horrible racist thing. The Haitians are eating your pets. I mean, it just doesn't get any worse. I mean, that's Nazi level grade just mess. When they got off a plane to go to the debate and had Laura's Lomers with him, I said, well, there you go. Watch this. And I was right. He going to talk about eating dogs and cats. That's who he's listening to. That's who's in his ear is Laura Loomis. Now, she's one of them crazy people. Now, Russia, did they give, she ain't ones that got the money from Russia, right? I guess not, because they maybe wouldn't let her on the plane. I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I don't know.
I can't keep up with which ones get
some of the Russian people were saying, they were like, oh, yeah, you get a... Their money math was way off. They're like, well, no, I didn't get this money from Russia. Don't you know how podcasts work? You get 5 listeners, that's like $20,000 per show. So we're just doing real good. Yeah. We're just pulling in them in.
If all of those, look, if every Nazi parkist was doing that kind of business, they wouldn't have time to march in Nashville. They'd
all be on a podcast.
They'd be sitting around. They'd all have their own. They'd be sitting around listening all day. They wouldn't have time to march and do whatever else they're going to go do, terrorize people, or whatever hell.
These Nazis think that they're so good at being Nazis that they're making millions of dollars. They're like, but really, it's the Russians that are paying them to be Nazis. But they just can't imagine that anybody else, all the other Nazis, they just don't. They're just not good at podcasting. Ego. It's always ego. Trump up there, he just couldn't believe that somebody would stand up there and say his rallies, people leave his rallies exhausted. What did you say? Exhausted and...
Now, I have seen, and this is way back before he was president. This was way back. We went to one of these.
Yeah, they
and
did.
And if they didn't leave, they zoned out. And again, like him or don't, I'm not trying to, jump on it. I'm talking about what I saw with my own damn eyes. He starts talking about his business associates, friends of his, people who are not celebrities. Everybody knows. His wife makes a lovely dinner. We went to vacation here, blah, and nobody wants to, they eyes glass over, they leave, they wander out. Some of them start to head out the door, then he goes build a wall, they turn around, come back, sit down. But that has been something from the get-go that happens. Always. I mean, it's more now because he's worse than he was. Of course, he doesn't have near as many people come to the thing. And then the ones that do after a while. And some people, here's the thing. I don't know about nowadays because we know what he is, but I mean, we always had this theory that it's a circus in town. Of course, some people would go protest, remember, because he'd tell everybody to beat the hell out of them and he'd pay for the lawyers and all that stuff. But some people would just
First of all, those are lawyers that are never getting paid.
Yep, they are never getting a dime. But some people just, look, the circus is in town. Let's go see what this is like. Like him or hate him, it's a political phenomenon. Maybe I should take my child to see this because it's a bit of history. Mm-hmm. There are people who aren't necessarily MAGA. And again, I don't know about it at this stage in his political career, if this is still happening, but maybe. Because some of those people, we saw some people that would just come, I just want to see what this is like. It's on TV all the time. Must be something to it. Every reporter on TV showing it all the time. It's on every channel. He's every which way. I guess I need to come check this out. So you got some folks like that who just at some point go, all right, I guess I know what this is. I don't get it. And walk the hell out. I don't know if that still happens, but again, that's something that we witnessed with our own eyes.
It's a little bit like, I don't mean to be blasphemous. I mean, sometimes I do, but not right now. It's a little bit like church.
What?
Because you sit there in church. You know what it's like in church? It's just warm, and you're just sitting there, and you're just trying to keep your eyes open, and you're just sort of in this trance, this warm, sleepy trance. And then every time somebody says, "Can I get an amen?" or yeah, please rise or something, then you stand up, or you amen, or you start to find the hymnal.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing, only instead of can I get an amen, it's like Haitians eat cats.
Yeah. Lock her up.
Lock her up.
Whatever. Yeah.
Build the wall.
Yeah.
Beat up a reporter.
She's not black.
Yeah. It's just the same thing, except sometimes there's food at the end of church, depending on where you go.
Everything that she dished out to him, he like hook, line, sinker. She baited him over and over again, fell for it every time. I don't understand. It seems like Democrats and anybody who cares about democracy, not just Democrats, because there's plenty of Republicans out there saying, what the hell's going on? I'm one of them, or X one of them. Everything, nothing you could do. Make fun of him like he did. Marco Rubio made fun of his hands, and then we had to hear, everybody's tried to get down on level with him or whatnot. You try to be above it. Nothing worked. He just kept getting past. Then all of a sudden, Joe Biden drops out. And it's like overnight, the weird thing, overnight, everybody figured out how to do it. It doesn't make any sense. They had to rush and get her campaign ready to go. Like the ads they putting out, everything. How did they do it that fast? I don't know how they did it.
It is crazy. And him still going to win is nuts.
Well,
and then he doesn't have a Joe Biden. He doesn't know how to bully her. Nothing he's tried has stuck, but the stuff she's tried has stuck.
It's stuck. Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of people on Twitter saying the same, like, is she black or is she...
Of course.
The same stuff he said, but none of that's really stuck. The main thing with her is just she's a Democrat and half the country hates Democrats. But you just got to peel enough of them away when they see how terrible he is. The people who hate Democrats, you just got to get enough of them to say, I can't vote for him either.
Well,
and either sit home or be like, well, at least she'll just 4 more years and then maybe one of the kids will run.
Well, I don't see how he added any in his pile of votes.
No, I don't think he won anybody over.
I don't think he won anybody over.
You never know.
I just, at what moment?
Well, what the Washington Post and New York Times, one of them had, like, here's the people in our focus group that said Kamala Harris won. It was like 38. And here's the people that said Trump won. It was 2. What's their problem? What's going on in their heads?
Yeah.
Like, what did they see? It's like, well, the newspapers keep making it. Oh, well, she just hadn't told us any of her plans. We don't know. She won't talk to anybody. We don't know her plans yet. We want to get into granular detail on her and yes, that would be nice. But is that what made people say, well, I'll instead of the woman who's being sort of secretive, I'll go with this dude over here who's an absolute raving egomaniac maniac.
Look, she at least said what she wanted to do. Maybe she didn't get into the details of how she was going to do it, but at least I came away from it going, oh, she wants to do... Okay, you have homeowners, and what did you come away from here as a concept of a plan for health care?
It's like you
so
can't
you don't
even...
have a plan. I have a concept of one.
That's
all right. I mean, but and then
crazy.
Like, would you veto? I name one thing that you come away other than pardoning January 6th people. What? Are you, and I'm sure, there are people who want that. Obviously, there are. So they got something that, but I don't know what plan. I mean, whether she got into the details of the plan, I don't know what his plans are, other than stay out of prison. Hopefully, I don't know what they are. I didn't hear any. It didn't make any sense.
Know.
He doesn't know. He don't. Yeah.
He got mad at J.D. Vance for talking about the abortion thing because it doesn't let him. He needs to be able to weasel around, and if you say one thing or another. People say, well, I thought you said this. And then he's got to be like, that wasn't me. That was J.D. Vance.
Well, J.D. Vance said, I don't talk to him. You don't talk to your running mate. Trust me, J.D. Vance, you're lucky. You're lucky if you don't. Go talk to Pence about those conversations that they had. The last few were they're coming to get you, buddy. They're on the way.
What?
Hope you're happy.
I showed Mike Pence a picture of his house. He said, why you show me a picture of my house? I said, well, you have to figure it out, Mike. Who's Abdul? Listen, it doesn't matter. Enjoy this. This was fun. It's sad fun. Just sad that
it's pathetic that he's up there, that he's being allowed, that this is even a consideration. It's offensive and sad to anybody that gives a damn about this country or democracy in general. It is pathetic and sad. You're exactly right. But it is what it is. So, I'm going to enjoy her, watching her.
Well, people were mad like, damn, I can't go through this again. You see Biden and Trump both looking older and getting worse. Yep. And just like, I don't want to be. It's disheartening to people to have seen that. And then you get her in and people say, well, let's see what. And then like, well, I don't know. Maybe she's just this is what I'm hoping people be. You know what? I was excited, but now I'm just like, she's just a regular old Democrat probably. And Trump at least is funny. And then you see them together like this, and they're reminded of how Trump is part of what they didn't want to go back to. So maybe they don't like her. They don't like Democrats. But Trump isn't funny anymore, and I think people are just getting tired of him. And maybe that's what'll. It's not going to be love of country or democracy or making the country a better place for other less fortunate than us. Ours. It's just going to be like, well, I'm sick of this show.
It's people.
What else on?
It's people walking out of his rallies. It's exactly what it is.
That's all it is.
More and more of those sitting at home changing the channel.
More people more people walking out of his rallies, and fewer people thinking he's gonna drop the Kroger prices. Hopefully that's happening too.